This is a more urgent message to somebody that ought to be retired. And as far as I'm concerned, he did nothing. He was in every government department and he did nothing. He got one foot in the grave, and the PLP brought him back to try to corrupt the registration process. I want to assure Harrison Thompson, and I hear it everywhere in Abaco, that Harrison Thompson and the PLP is trying to move Dunderstan Central Pine into South Abaco. I don't know when last you've been to Abaco, Harrison Thompson, but if you had half a brains before you sit down and listen to those PLP, you would ask yourself, if you moved Dunderstan and Central Pine into South Abaco, would the PLP win? I've already gave the answer to that months ago. The PLP will not win one single seat in Abaco. If you bring Brave Davis in North Abaco and you bring Chester Cooper in South Abaco, the PLP will get no seat, zero. So Harrison Thompson, this is a warning to you. The government will change. This weightless, no good, good for nothing PLP government will be changed. Don't get yourself locked up gerrymandering these constituency. I was born in Dunderstan as a British in 1961. I am a Dunderstanian. And how dare you, Brave, or anyone on the PLP try to take me out of Dunderstan and take me into Marsh Harbour. You tried. Don't care what you try. Kai Mills shall and will, God's willing, be the Member of Parliament for Abaco wherever it is. And you will be a target, Harrison Thompson, if you try any skullduggery to try to stop Kai Mills from being a strong Member of Parliament. And I would add, I shall and I will be the best Member of Parliament North Abaco has had in decades. The PLP is so bad, Harrison Thompson, that y'all have not ratified a candidate for North or South. As a matter of fact, y'all can't find anybody credible enough to run North or South. And whoever you pick, there will be an in-house fighting, because all PLP know the names that y'all have for North and South is not worthy of voting for. The only name that they're looking for, North and South, is the Coalition of Independence. So try to gerrymander and try to mix up the PLP, because the only people you're mixing up is the PLP. And what you ought to have done, because everybody in Abaco knows who's the ratified candidate for the FNM and the Coalition South. We know who the ratified candidate for the Coalition in North Abaco and the FNM in North Abaco. How is it that y'all are the government party and y'all are brain dead? Y'all are so confused that y'all don't even know how to ratify an incumbent. Y'all are so bad that y'all don't want your incumbent North or South. And nobody that is a real PLP is ossified enough to put their name forward and really believe that they could win as a PLP north or south, after the PLP has been visibly absent for 4 years, and they have spent $58 million on travel. When last has Brave Davis been to Maules Island, Sandy Point, Spring City, Crossing Rock? When last has Brave Davis been to Grand Key, Crown Haven, Wood Key, Green Turtle Key, Treasure Key? When last has he been to anything concerning the constituents of North or South Abaco, and he spent a whopping $58 million travel all over the world? How there can he come to North or South Abaco and ask any sensible person to vote for the PLP, North or South? Harrison Thompson, watch yourself with your little spacey teeth. You ought to be retired 10 years ago. Do not let the PLP cause you to spend the rest of your days in jail for crookedology. Y'all figure that one out. Y'all vote Coalition of Independence North Abaco. Kaiga, smoke them out. All them crooks will be before the courts on their way to jail. That's the PLP. They can end up in Fox Hill the same way they sent me. But I didn't go there for crime. I went there because I spoke about the criminality of the PLP, and they're still doing crime. Kai Case. Y'all vote for Kai. We can jail him. That's for sure. Vote for Kai. Kai Case.